Hi, Stephen from Outemo Brown. Quick video here on another mechanical keyboard. This time it is a Velocifire. It is the TKL78. Now, it is a small keyboard, great for travel. So let's have a quick look and see what's inside the box. So the Velocifire TKL78 mechanical keyboard uses Outemo Brown switches, which are supposedly lighter than the MX blue switches, so producing less noise. So they come in a plain box, nicely wrapped. Now it's a small keyboard. It's about $29 on Amazon. So you get instruction manual for various FN combinations, and you get a tool for no doubt removing the keys. So as you can see, it is pretty small and nice, you know, and it's lightweight. It's got plastic back, but it is nice, and I do like the long cord here, which you can of course it means you can reach your desktop if it's on the floor, and it's also braided, which I do like as well, so you know it doesn't tangle up easily at all like that. Now in terms of size, what we have here is the Oki full-size keyboard, which I'd reviewed previously, and in comparison we have the Velocifire smaller keyboard. So it's a big difference. Now you can get a separate number pad with the Velocifire, and that's separate though, and that is a wireless one, and now that costs around about $17. This keyboard itself is about $29 on Amazon. I'll put a link below. You know, it's actually initially I thought, oh, it's a little bit cramped, but in reality the keys are the same distance apart as any other keyboard, you know, including the membrane one I've got here, the Oki one. Now the switches it has in the Velocifire here are Outemo Brown switches, not the blue switches like in the Oki, or even the separate number pad that has blue switches. Now the difference is that much quieter in the brown switches compared to a clicking sound with the blue switches. And in terms of feedback, you can feel the click more with the blue switches, but you still do feel it with the brown switches, but not quite as much. And it's still better than the membrane one, but it's somewhere in between the two, I would say, in terms of tactile feedback. So looking at its length, it's just short of a foot long, so just short of 30 centimeters long, and that's nice for you know, for going on your travels. And what I do like about it, there's one function I did like about it in particular. If you press the FN key and the W key, it switches the AWSD keys from here, of course, to the using the arrow key. So that could be useful if you are a left-hander. Although I don't know in that situation how you would jump pressing. I suppose, I don't know. I have to be ambidextrous, but I can't do it. But anyway, that is useful for some people, I'm sure. And it does have the usual, you know, multimedia controls along the top and that type of thing. And it does have lighting as well. It has 6 presets. Pressing the FN and the F8 key here, it will cycle between various lighting effects, whether it's the lighting going down, or it tends to then do it in reverse, go back up. Sound like steps. You can have them all on, of course. So there's actually 6 of those, and of course pressing the FN key and the left and right arrow keys changes the speed. There's 3 different speeds, and pressing the up and down arrow keys with the FN key changes the brightness, and there's 3 brightness levels including off. So now I don't believe it is water spill resistant, unlike the Oki, but you know, it's still nice, and of course it fits a niche where, you know, if you're traveling and you want a game on the go, or you want to do some good typing, more so than say on a laptop keyboard, it fits the bill quite nicely. So it does have anti-ghosting capability, so that is if you have 2 or more keys pressed, you don't have a fictitious key just you know, activating. So that's quite nice. So anyway, I think it's quite good good buy. It's about $29. $29, I think it's good. And so thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.